Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mavis here with you, and we are in another episode of Attack of the B Team today. And just gonna eat some breakfast here real quick. I don't think it gives me any boosts or anything. Nope. So I have done some work in this world, and please ignore the vines. They won't be staying there. And they're quite ugly, honestly, but I just needed to farm some, and I actually haven't even farmed any. But I'm digging the pink wood. This is the jacaranda. I don't know how to say that. Wood, anyways. And this is my first hand at trying out carpenter's blocks, collapsible carpenter's blocks. And I realized that I could probably have used, instead of hammering out every single block, I could have probably come in and used a lot of the slope wedge blocks. Didn't know how to build them until I was halfway through this. So, learning experience. I love the color combination. Not such a huge fan of the shape of the roof and the building, so I might try to do some stuff to church it up a little bit. Haven't done anything really on the outside of this place, but I've got some stuff going on the inside. These are concrete blocks, and I love concrete. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of it inside this building. I might change this up, but I was playing with stuff and I thought it looks nice. I really like that you can do kind of a color change with the blocks here, the concrete blocks. They have the dark ones, and then they have the lighter ones, and then they have these ones down here on the bottom that kind of they gradually change this block right here. Again, ignore the vines. I just need to cut them down. And then inside here, this is what this looks like, and I'll probably be making some changes to this as I go along. But what my plan is to, I started building stuff in here. I thought, okay, what am I going to do in this place? What do I want to do? So I started making some notes, and my main thought process was, what can I do in this modded series that I can't do in vanilla Minecraft? So immediately I thought about all of the furniture mods and all the food plus. So immediately I thought about doing a kitchen. That's the number one thing on my list. That way we can play with all the foods. We can have, different stuff, fridges, ovens, all that kind of jazz. And then I want to do a bedroom. I've done bedrooms before in vanilla Minecraft, but with the furniture mods here, I think it'll be a little bit more things to do stuff with. And then a living room, because they have couches and TVs and all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm going to do a fun closet, because I know that there are lockers and there's cabinets and there's things. I have ideas. So, and then one of the main things is I want to do my witchery mod. And so I've got that going on up here. I went ahead and moved my altar up here. I'm not sure if I showed that last time. But what I've done with the floors here is, sorry, I've got this all derpied here. I painted the floors. You can take paintbrushes, and the paint cans are downstairs. But you can, and it's basically all the vanilla blocks. So I know that the wood down here, I can paint this, and the squeegee takes it away, but you can't, excuse me, I'm gonna burp. You can't paint concrete. You can't paint, wood logs that I know of. You might be able to do oak or some of the vanilla ones. I'm not 100% sure. But these are a chiseled version of cobblestone, so you can paint them. Paint away, paint all day. And I think if you shift click, it paints the entire block. Let's shift click that. Hopefully this is the right color. Yes. And then your paintbrushes have a green health bar thing. So you just have to keep redipping them, but then you can just keep going. So I'm going to probably paint the inside of this too and make it look all snazzy and stuff. But I wanted to kind of do a dark floor, because that way we can do our chalk lines, our circles. I don't know much about it yet. I haven't really looked into it, but I've seen some other people. I think mainly Chimney Swift. I've watched him do witchery stuff, and I know that he has the circles. So let's put these away because I don't need them. And let's go downstairs. Oh, I don't need the squeegee either. So I recorded an episode last night, and then I kind of got oops, get back in me, please. I got distracted. I went and did some PvP with the Ground Fox crew and came back to edit my video. And I had a small issue when I came back to edit, and it when I had all of my files in Movie Maker, it gave me like the yellow triangle saying, "Oh, the file's not here anymore." So I just deleted everything and went back in and started doing stuff again. By the way, this is a skeleton trophy that I've gotten on my own. These are the things that have been given to me, and these ones are the ones that I've gotten. But this actually came from a mob farm, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. So I deleted the files, put them back in, and went on my merry way. It saved. I did the save overnight, and I came back to my computer this morning, and I was going to upload it during the day today while I was at work so that I could maybe release it this evening. And this morning when I record everything to an external hard drive, save it to the external hard drive, and then upload it to YouTube. So I moved my external hard drive from my laptop to my desktop, and when I went to open the file, the whole hard drive was corrupted somehow. I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. So it gave me the option to try to restore things, and I did. And the entire hour I was getting ready this morning for work, it was restoring, and I had to leave it. I came home from work today, and when it restored everything to my desktop. It didn't restore the files that were already there. So I've lost everything that was on that hard drive, which I'm pretty bummed about because there were some things that I needed. And now they're gone. So there's a bummer. That's a bummer, and I have to redo the episode, which that's not a big deal. The episode was actually kind of long. And I sounded like a damn squirrel with my head cut off. I was all just bouncing around everywhere and all like, ee! So I'm going to try to keep it toned down a little bit in this episode. So let me show off things and try to remember what we talked about in the last episode, and hopefully I won't forget anything. I have changed this up a little bit. Actually a lot. This is my new power area, like all my machines and stuff. I've got tons more, stuff stored away here. I got something I want to look at. Redstone. Glowstone. Okay. Give me all that. I want it all. Quickly, get on the thing. 66. If you please. Oh. Dang nabbit. Okay. So, over here, I've discovered that if you take a crafting station, and I've got one here I can show you even. Take a crafting station, and to get a crafting station, you just make a crafting table and then put it back in your crafting grid right here, and it makes this. So then, if you take this and you put it back in here, it makes a slab. Isn't that amazing? So all of these are slabs in the ground, and they're all holding different things, and I have... Excuse me. I don't know why I get all yawny when I'm recording. It's probably because I'm talking a lot and I'm not breathing appropriately. And I think I've heard that yawning is your body's way of saying that you need more oxygen as well as, being tired. So let's stick this in here for now, along with these chippy poos. So I have things here that I am going to be in need of, like transport pipes. Over here, this is stuff that I will need to put like dyes in order to make the luminous stuff for chips. That's a recipe stuff for chips also. And there's really not a whole lot. And it's kind of cool because some of these ones that are close to the chest here have access to whatever's inside those chests, which is pretty cool. So I've moved all of my stuff over in this little area. Hey, Schick. And you're going to think, why, Mavis? Why do you have these chests full of crap here when you have this awesome storage system less than feet away from you? Well, I want to be able to keep track of everything in here. So I've got This is stuff that I would need to craft different things. That way it's here in the crafting area. Stuff, whatever. Like I have pretty much a stack of every ingot that I would need, pretty much. Up here are my machine type things. I might actually need this tank, so we're going to take it with us. All of my energy conduits, fluid pipes, that type of thing, my wrenches, any machines that I haven't used, lava tanks, that kind of junk. Over here, I've got excess ingots and dusts and things that I have smelted or pulverized, that type of stuff. And here, this is the things that I'm working on to make my chips. And here are things that need to be smelted or have been smelted or pulverized. And then I got all my machines over here. This is a row of pulverizers. And this pulverizer up here at the top is just plain pulverized. Put it in here. All it's going to do is pulverize it. This one is attached to the redstone furnace, so it's going to automatically pipe everything from the pulverizer into here and smelt it for me. And then this pulverizer is also attached to this furnace, and then anything that is cooked in that furnace is attached to this pipe system down here, so it automatically gets put into my storage system, which is nice. So this, if I have something that I want to put over here into the chest, like that, it won't get fed into my pipe system. And sometimes you need just the dust, so I have this as an option as well. Magma crucible up here, generating lava, and it looks like we're actually going to need, let's pull some of this guy out of here. Let's get a stack of that. Submit. I'll explain why I have a bunch of dirt in my inventory here in a second. Get in the crucible, please. And then induction smelter, another induction smelter, igneous extruder up there. Great for making obsidian. Obsidian is a pain to get, so now I don't ever have to do it. I can just make it right here in my machine. It's lovely. A fluid transposer, because I made my very first tesseracts, and I'm very, very proud of myself. I played Feed the Beast on Munchmo's server before, a while back, and it was the first time I'd ever played modded Minecraft, and I had a really hard time with it because I'm just not redstone inclined. Setting up machines is difficult for me, especially the way that you had to do it with, you know, Feed the Beast and all that stuff. It never clicked in my brain. So now here, I've done a lot of research stuff, and back here I've got my very first renewable power source, which I'm pumped about. Basically the system is a harvester and a planter down there. And the planter is full of saplings, so it will automatically plant things. And then the harvester harvests everything that grows. I need to start looking into maybe, I think you can pull the sludge out of there. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the chest that everything gets sucked into. And then if it's of wood, it will go here and it will be smelted into... really? Is this chest really empty? Well, that sucks. I guess our power system is not on at the moment. Yeah, it's falling. That's okay, though. It'll build back up, I hope. But the coal is powering... Let's actually break this up so it powers a little bit more here. Go in there, please. Powers these steam dynamos, and the steam dynamos, then the power gets pumped back out over here to my energy cells and my tesseract. And I've got this kind of open right now, but I've been adding more chests and stuff here, and I've decided that it's time for deep storage units. So in this deep storage unit, I have dirt. In this one, I've got all of my coal. And for some reason, my dirt just doesn't want to cooperate. It's not working correctly. So let's see here. I've got a responder chip here. And this should be whitelisted, and it should say dirt in there. It's whitelisted, and it says dirt in there. And then I think there's something else that I have to do. Oh, I need to set the priority. I believe the priority has to be greater than Let's do 2. Let's see if that works. And then I have to go through all of my chests and pull out all of the dirt by hand. And then hopefully, let's stick 62 in there. So we had 202 in there before, so we should have, once the stack gets in there, 266, if my math is right. So we'll come back to that in a second, but I want to show you guys something else that I'm working on. I had the, this doodad down here, and look, there's no mob. So, I was wondering about, chunk loaders, because I was trying to keep this area loaded, because I really am desperately in need of glowstone. That's why I have this bad boy here. Come on. And Zuria told me that if you have a poppet shelf, it acts as a chunk loader. But I'm not sure if I have to have poppets on there. Poppets, whatever they're called. So I need to figure that out, because I don't think this is working when I'm not around, which is a bummer. But I have set up a tesseract here to provide power to my grinder. And there is, oh yeah, there is power. Okay, that's good. Power to the grinder. So you'll see it fall when it uses, and then it'll rise again. It'll fill back up. And then this is where all of my mob drops go. And then they're pumped out back into the system. So it's magnificent. Love it. The only thing bad about this is that it doesn't, like, you saw that the glowstone was like over here, and then there's 2 stacks of gunpowder, so that kind of blows. Ooh, what's that? Power 3. Nice. So all of these drops are going to make it so that I need deep storage units. I'm going to have units for bones and flesh and gunpowder and all that jazz. And then I have my tank here. Mob essence here being pumped out of the grinder. And I'm not 100% sure what mob essence is for. And I think it's used for auto spawners. So I'll have to look into that, because I would like to maybe auto spawn like cows and stuff like that. That would be nice when I need it. Or Enderman, stuff like that. So yes, let's go look at our deep storage unit and see if this has worked. It did! Cha-ching! Okay. So, let's dump all of this in here, and hopefully... So, I'm guessing that maybe my... when I do a deep storage unit, I'll have to just increase the priority chip, because the cobblestone's 1, that one's a 2, so the next one will have to be a 3. I'm guessing maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So, let's go ahead and do one. And I actually went through my storage stuff and started making a list of everything that I have, like, tons of. And that way I can go and, we'll take this one too. There we go, guys. Yawning. It was a long day at work today. We'll say that. I accidentally an E. I don't know what that means. Okay. So, do I have dirt in here? All. Give it all to me. Oh, I forgot to hit submit. I do that a lot. All. Submit. And I doubt this is going to fit in this chest. Oh, shit. Okay, let's just do this. Actually, this will work. Is that all of it? Really? That's 400? Okay. So now we're putting it back in the system, and hopefully it will go into my storage, deep storage unit thing. So, let me show you guys real quick. Deep storage unit. This is the crafting recipe. This is the one that I use because tesseracts aren't easy to make. You gotta make the frame, which takes these ingot things here, and they're not easy to make. They require an induction smelter and that stuff and this stuff, which is resonant ender. So I just figured it would be easier to make these strong boxes. And this is the strong box recipe. It's tin surrounded by a chest. So that was a little bit easier for me. Granted, it only makes 1 at a time, and that one makes 4. And I don't even know what this is, a reinforced strong box, which would be that same thing, but, ooh, more tin. Oh no, tin plus Envar, and then the hardened glass. So that just, to me, it seems like a little bit more to make. So I went with this one, And let's do one. So, actually, let's see what my list says here. I've done dirt. The next highest thing would be stone. I have 1,000 stone. Let's put this there, that there. And stone. Actually, we're going to go to a different chest. Let's go to this chest up here. Because this chest is empty. And all of it, please. Submit. Probably won't even have room in my inventory for all of this. I don't know. Is that it? Oh, it's still going. Yeah? That it? No? Yeah? Okay, that seems like it might be it. Oh, dang it. Throw you over there. Grab you. We'll put this in here. Oops. That works. Okay. Did you go in me? Okay. So, now what we do is... Oh, I'm going to need a pipe as well. And I'm trapped here. So, let's come down here. We'll put the strong box here. Maybe not. Let's move it. Okay. So, we're going to put it here. And then, I've slept since I've done this, so give me a second here. We're going to need to set our chip. We're going to do... I want it whitelisted, and I want only stone to go in here. And then, I'm going to go ahead and... Oops. Set the priority to, or preference, whatever. Oh, 2 is the only one we can do. Okay, let's do 2. And see how that works. Okay, stone in there. Okay, I was afraid for a second that was going to eat my chip. Because I was right-clicking with it. We'll get our interface pipe. Let's get some transport pipes, just to be safe. Oh, I already had them in my inventory. Go figure. Okay. So then, we're going to stick that there. And we'll put our chip in. And do these have to have any kind of specialness? Blacklist. Yeah? Do I want it blacklisted? What if I whitelist it and only put stone in there? I haven't tried that. We're just going to stick that in there and see what happens. Okay. So we've got 64 of that stuff in there, stone. So let's go up here and we're going to stick another 64 in there. And it's going, and it's going, and... It's going, and then hopefully our chest will eventually have... Our strong box will have 128 stone. Where's it at? Is this it? Stored 0. Where's it going? See, this is tricky to me. Oh, it's going in this chest, isn't it? No? Where'd it go? Did it go in there? Nope. Hell if I know. It's going in that chest right there. Yeah, it went in there. 64. Okay, I'm not doing something right. Let's get the orange one back. What's our priority set to? 2. Blacklist stone. Or white. Blacklist. Wait, I think I want it to be whitelisted. Okay, let's try that. You still have 64. Let's try it again. Please work. I'm on camera. I don't want to look like a complete fool. Please go in there. Go in there. There's dirt going in the other one. Yes! Yes! It's working! Awesome. Okay, so now all I do is I take all of the stone that's in the system already and dump it into a chest, and it will all go into that super, super large box of stuff. So we'll get that out of there and stick this in here as well. That's awesome. All right, so success. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be kind of compacting my storage down a little bit using the remaining deep storage units that I have. I'm going to keep working on the house, doing that kind of stuff. If you guys have any suggestions for me or tips or tricks or hints of any sorts, definitely let me know. But I appreciate your support and watching the video. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode.